So having done the RSI, which is also one of the technical indicators, we are now constructing the stochastic oscillator. It has two lines, the slow line, which is the D line, and the fast one, which is the K line. Now, what we need for constructing the K line is we need the current stock price, which is already mentioned, and the lowest and the highest of the previous 14-day period. So what we will do is first we can plot the highest of the 14-day period and the lowest of the 14-day period. Okay. For that, so I'm going to count till 14. So this is my 14th day. This is my 14th day. Now I have to take the highest of the last 14 days, which I can take by using the max function, and the lowest of the last 14 days, which I can take using the min function. And this obviously can drag along. So I can just double click and you will get repeated values of, or rather moving values of the previous 14-day high and low. Once you get this, you can straight away get your K line, which is nothing but the current stock price minus the low for the 14 days, divided by high minus low of the 14-day. Now we multiplied it by 100. Why? Because we have to express it as a percentage. So I can just convert it to a percentage here. And that's your K line. Now I will just double click this to get the next value of the K. So if you look at the next value, it will again be the current price minus the low divided by the high minus the low. Now, next step is to calculate the D line also. For the D line, all we need to do is take the 3-day simple moving average of the K. So I will take average of the last 3 values for K. And that's how this will also get populated. Once I have the D line and the K line, I can now start plotting the numbers. So let's plot the K line first. So I'll go to insert, recommended chart. I will take the line chart. Now this is not exactly how it should look. That's because it's in a compressed format. But if you kind of broaden it, then you will get it in the right format. Now, next step is to get the D line here. So I go to select data. The first series I will write as K percentage. I will add a new series here. I will call it as D percentage. And the values that we take here are these values. So this is your K and D. We can also add a legend which will explain the K and the D line. So you will see that this is your K and D. Now you have to be careful about, some textbooks will tell you that the K is orange and the D is blue, which is okay. But please remember, irrespective of the color, you have to see how the fast line is crossing over the slow line. So the K is the fast one. ये देखो यहाँ पे. So this is a place where you can see the crossover. So this is where the blue crosses over the orange. The blue is the faster one, the K in this case. So यहाँ पे जब वो cross कर रहा है इधर, this is a place which clearly indicates the bullish. And the where it crosses from top, this one, this is probably a sign of a bearish momentum. Now you will see that the numbers always range between 0 to 100. Can you see? If you look at the chart, the numbers are always between 0 and 100. आप देखो नीचे 0 है, it's capped at 100. That's the main characteristic of this stochastic oscillators. The range is 0 to 100. And apart from crossovers, it can also, when you compare this with the underlying price chart, so the price might be showing lower lows, but the stochastic oscillators might be showing higher lows, which is a classic case for a bullish reversal pattern, or bullish divergence rather. Or the other way around also, it can exhibit, when you compare it with the price chart, it can also exhibit bearish divergence patterns. And 80 and above, if you have stochastic oscillators 80 and above, this is clearly a overbought position and a right time to exit. 20 and below is oversold and the right time to buy. So RSI and stochastic oscillators are very similar. And in fact, the modus operandi is very similar to MACD also, because वहां पे भी दो लाइन है, MACD and the signal. Okay. So as I always mention, you will never take any price action, or you will never enter or exit a trade with the basis relying just on one indicator. So you must look at the Bollinger Bands, you must look at the RSI range, you must look at stochastic oscillators, you must look at the trend, the volume, and then decide when to enter and exit. Okay, so this is how you construct the stochastic oscillators.